I'm cold. What up, J Board, man? Mister can't answer the phone. You ain't gonna lose that name for a minute now. Like they say, I'm glad I wasn't dying, dog. Thank you for coming for my 50th episode. I appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Anybody else coming along, straggling along, they'll just come on in. What up, mother? Thank you for coming, darling. Y'all like the video if you have not already for me. Like the video if you have not. All right. Well, hey y'all, welcome to Keena's Corner. I'm your girl Keena, and I thank you sincerely for being here in my corner. Here on Keena's Corner, I speak facts, opinions, truths, vulnerabilities, and need to knows. I thank y'all so much for coming back for another episode to hear your girl talk a little bit. All right, come on in the room. Come on in the room. If you're here on YouTube or on Facebook, comment and let me know that you're here. I appreciate you for coming. You didn't have to stop by, but I do thank you. If you are here on either platform, please like the video for me. Interact with the video, comment and stuff like that. Share it with a friend. When you do, that's how Facebook and YouTube is gonna know that you enjoy my content. So if you would for me, please interact with me and let me know you're here. I'm not gonna bite you. Nothing like that. I don't bite. So hit the thumbs up, y'all, and share it with a friend. Hey, y'all. Come in, let me know you in here. Like the video, share the video. I appreciate you. So on this particular episode, y'all, we have reached the end of season 5. We've reached the end of season 5, and we've officially made it to 50 episodes. I'm smiling like a little girl or a little kid in the candy store because I'm excited and I'm proud about that. And I say we've made it to 50 episodes because I couldn't do it without, people coming in, y'all support me, coming back every week to listen to the things that I have to say. So I thank you for supporting me and I thank you for being here in my corner. So I thank y'all so much. We made it 50 episodes. It's good. I have not missed a Thursday yet since I started in December last year. And I don't plan on it. Even next week, it's a holiday. Next week is Thanksgiving. I still plan to be on live, just like I did on, I think it was July 4th. It was a holiday. I still was here. So I still plan to be here for y'all. I appreciate you. Thank you to my girl. Thank you for coming through. Thank you to my loyal ones, the y'all who've been here since day one supporting me. Whether you look at me on YouTube, Spotify, whatever platform, I appreciate you. Um, Thank you for anybody that I gained along the way. For me, it's a blessing, it's an honor, and it's a privilege to be here. It's a blessing for me to be able to take life experiences, and things I've gone through and be able to speak to other people about it, and hopefully help somebody. That's what the blessing is for me. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. We made it to 50 episodes. Thank y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all some stats before I just jump right in this episode because it's not gonna be too long. But some stats. So currently, I've been heard in about 16 different countries that I know of. I'll say that. Hey, Auntie, thank you for coming. That's one of my loyal day ones right there. But currently, I've been heard in about 16 different countries. I've gained 270 plus subscribers on YouTube. I didn't have any to start with because I use YouTube like everybody else. Just create an account and then use it to watch videos or something with. So I've gained about 270 subscribers on YouTube. On TikTok, which is important because I didn't use TikTok really. I was just on there. Um, but after I started posting shorts for my podcast, I was around before I started, I was at 300 followers, 300. And ever since I started posting shorts, about dealing with the podcast or clips of the podcast, I have over 1,800 followers now. It's almost like every short I post, I get a few followers from it. So I'm thankful for that. So if you came from TikTok and you're following me or, subscribed or following somewhere, I appreciate you. My Keena's Corner page on Facebook, y'all, has gained 1,100 followers. On Apple Podcast, I have over 100 followers. And on Spotify, I believe I'm at 40 now, which is good. So I've grown, and again, it's because of y'all, because of you and your loyalty to me. So I appreciate you for helping me get out there. I'm trying to grow as well. So to anybody that listen, you support, you follow, you like, you share anything I post, I appreciate you. So Kena's Corner is actually kind of well, no, not kind of. Kena's Corner is international, thanks to y'all. So let's hop into the episode. Now, of course, last week on my last episode, y'all, I was asking you to send questions to me, and something you've enjoyed about the show. And some people actually did participate. Of course, I didn't care if the question was like personal for me or like something that you wanted advice on or something that you just really wanted me to answer. So as you know, the listeners and fans, it's your time to shine. So on this episode, I'll be reading and answering some questions that were sent to me over the last week. And of course, I'm gonna be honest about the question. I won't call anybody's name. I'll say a listener. Um, so we'll get into the questions. Now, the first question that I got from a listener asked, "What is the hardest thing to deal with after heartbreak, and how did I deal with it?" Um, it was a couple of hard things for me. I probably could say I probably could tell you what was the hardest, but there were some things that were like a couple of things that were very hard. I'll say one is starting over. Just knowing that you got to start over, you got to do it out again, you got to meet somebody again, you got to get to know somebody again. You know what I'm saying? And getting to know people is a process because you really could be with somebody for years and truly not know them, right? So that's one hard thing, just starting over. You just having to completely do everything over. And another thing probably would be like you actually, me actually walking away. Walking away. Yes, I know I was hurt. I know I didn't like the way I was being treated. I know I could do better. I felt I deserved better. But still, even still, with all that, it's hard to walk away. It's hard to walk away. And if you've ever been in a situation like that, you can attest to that. I'm not just saying it. It's hard. It's easier said than done. I guess the hardest for me, the hardest, I talk about it often, was healing my heart. Hardest thing I've had to do dealing with the heartbreak was just healing my heart. Because I've told y'all before that it took me years to do that. Um, it's very hard. That was the hardest thing. Dealing with the heartbreak literally was me just trying to heal my heart, me trying to heal. I did it though. I did it. Another question I got from a listener asked, what situation or problems should be kept within a relationship? I do have an episode for this. Um, I think it's something like privacy or secrecy in a relationship, something like that. But what situation or problems should be kept within a relationship? Truthfully, for me, I say unless somebody's being hurt, misused, abused, mistreated, all of it should be kept between y'all, between your relationship. That's what I feel though. That's my opinion. If ain't nobody being hurt, if ain't nobody being abused or mistreated, I think all of it should be kept just in your relationship. What up, bro? And for me, that includes like financially how you choose to pay your bills, whether y'all split them or whether he pays all the bills or whether you pay all the bills as a woman. I think stuff like that, finances should be kept in between y'all. Your love life, Mr. Nasty Time, that should be kept in your house. Anything that y'all have arguments about, disagree about, I think that should be kept within your relationship too. I do. Other than somebody being hurt and all that mistreated, baby, it ain't nobody business because people don't know what you don't reveal. They don't need to know what y'all was arguing about. They don't. Because when people know your business, baby, they can give their input. And they don't have to stay with y'all. Y'all two are together, not everybody else. And that go for your family too. Like, don't go take don't go tell your family how this man cheating on you, baby, when you know you ain't prepared to leave, is how I feel. Right? Because now you got all your family looking upside this man's head, and then y'all go to a family outing or something, and everybody still hate this man, but you kind of forgot about it, or you tried to forget about it, and you ain't mad no more. But everybody else want to get on this man's head, but you weren't prepared to leave. That's why you don't put folks in your business. So again, I just feel like it's, if ain't nobody being hurt, keep it in between the two of y'all. Keep it in between your relationship. If y'all got problems, go see a counselor. I ain't never understood that logic with how, people in relationships start talking to other people. You know what I'm saying? They find like, for instance, me, I find comfort in another man, right? And well, it ain't gonna be long before I'm pillow talking with this man, literally in the bed, pillow talking with this man. I don't feel people should do that. That's me though. I feel like talk to your mate. Your mate. If y'all can't fix it, then go get professional help. But don't put family in it. Don't put friends in it, because they're gonna get them unwanted opinions and biased opinions. They're gonna take sides. All right. So another question I got from a listener asked me, "How is my mental health?" Actually, I feel good mentally. Actually, I do. I'm well. The good thing about me is this right here. I talk about, well, what I'm doing now. I speak about things I go through. I don't mind talking about my problems. I write about it. And the things that I go through, I'm not scared to speak about. I'm not ashamed to speak of or speak on. I know that, anything I go through, people have gone through it and people are going through it right now. Right. So I speak on things. I actually feel really good. I write, I speak, I pray. Mentally, I'm great. That's a good question. Thank you for asking. Another question I have from a listener is, what was the hardest thing oh, what was the hardest thing about starting your Keno's Corner journey? Honestly, just starting, just getting started. Because I kind of procrastinated, because honestly, before I started last year in December, I actually bought the mic. I had the mic for a whole year, a year before. So kind of just like procrastination, and I guess I did have a reason at the time too, but I kind of procrastinated some. I had my youngest baby was very small then at the time, so I really didn't feel like I had the time to do it either. But they grow up, so of course then I was nervous, I was scared, but I knew I had a lot to say, and I knew people could use what I had to say. So eventually I just got started. The episodes, they help me too when I know somebody needs these messages. So really, the hardest part just getting started. But we're here now, 50 episodes in. Let's go. All right, another question I have: should you get back with an ex after years of being broken up? Should you get back with an ex after years of being broken up? I think that one kind of depends on you and the person. You and the person that you're talking about. I feel a lot of the time in life, you shouldn't go back. A lot of the time, not all of the time, right? Not concrete. I don't feel that you should go back a lot of the time. And sometimes I mean relationships as well. Um, I'm not sit on like the one of the people who be like, oh, I don't backtrack, I ain't going back, and I don't mean that. I just really feel like it depends on like who you and that person. You know what I'm saying? Who you and that person, what y'all got going on, where you are in life. I also feel like what happened back then, like what happened to end a relationship? Like, how are y'all like right now? Have y'all grown, matured, like in the right space to be back with each other? Those are things I would kind of ponder on, like just why things happened and why it happened the way it did, things like that. So I think for me, it just depends on literally you and the person. Are like both of y'all just like mentally there, matured, you've grown, you know, and how your relationship ended wasn't too bad to try to amend it or, start it back up, revive it rather. All right. Another question I got from a listener was, can you love someone but not be in love with them? Yes. Yes, you can. That's possible. Can you love some can you be I'm sorry, can you love someone and not be in love with them? Yes, that is possible. You loving somebody and not being in love with them is kind of just like you love anybody, like a friendship or a family member, right? A friendship. You can love them and not be in love with them, but when you're not in love with them, it's like that spark that you used to have just ain't there no more, right? The spark ain't there. And that spark I mean is the intimate part, right? You just don't feel your fire don't get going no more. Your juices don't start flowing for this person no more. Like they don't turn you on. Just adult way to put it. They don't turn you on anymore because you don't see them in that light no more. There's no intimacy between the two of you. So I do feel that you can love somebody and not be in love with them. Uh, and we all know, as grown adults, intimacy is a part of relationships, and you do need it. It's essential. You got to have it, right? You have got to have it. Without that, baby, you're gonna have a roommate that you love, but you're not in love with. That's my best answer. Okay. So yes, I think it's possible. Now, those are pretty much. Thank you for coming, Jeremy. Thank you. Do y'all have any questions for me? That's all the questions I had. I'm gonna read what people have enjoyed about the show thus far. If y'all don't have any questions in the comments, are y'all still here? Y'all say hey or something. Bro, what up? Thank y'all for coming. If y'all here, can y'all say something? Hey, hi, what you doing? Hey, thank y'all, man. I don't know if y'all here or not. I'm just gonna read what the all right. So I asked two, along with the questions last week that y'all send me um something that you've enjoyed thus far about Keena's Corner. And one listener said, you are being that motivation that some people need but are scared to ask for. A listener said, I've enjoyed the bluntness. Sometimes I need to hear things a certain way for it to stick, and you don't sugarcoat anything. I don't. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna be ugly and rude, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Because what kind of person would I be? That would make me fake. No, I'm not that. I'm real. I'm authentic. And when you're real, people will see that about you. You ain't got to see it. Um, Another listener said, I really love how open you are about situations. I feel the answers are genuine and not broad. They are. I wouldn't lie to y'all, I promise. It's not in my character. Um, Another listener said, I love how you are exemplifying Black excellence. You are doing great and motivating others in the right direction. I truly appreciate that. That's a great compliment. Another listener said, or actually two listeners said the exact same thing. I love the realness and transparency. I appreciate that. I promise that on every episode. Here on Kendall's Corner, I speak facts, opinions, truths, vulnerabilities, and need to knows. I'm always going to be honest, open, and transparent if it can help anybody. I appreciate you. Um, One of my male listeners, and I have to say male listener because it's a big deal. I'm listened to mostly by women, but I do have some male listeners. Said, I love how you respond and interact with your viewers. I always gonna do that. Thank y'all for being in the comments. All right. Another listener said something that she learned: sit still and heal. Sitting still doesn't mean not doing anything. It meant allowing myself the space to heal. My heart had room to mend. I trusted the quiet moments. Hold on, she said, my healing began when I gave myself permission to simply be. All right. So I'm gonna stop. I got a question over here. The question says from this live viewer. So what about the significant other listening to others about relationship or marriage advice, but that person isn't married or in a relationship? You shouldn't. I mean, I'm not gonna say because I think that's kind of what's the word I'm looking for? I think that's kind of shallow to say don't completely listen to somebody simply because if you're married or in a relationship that you just don't listen to them simply because they're not married or in a relationship. They might have gone through some things, but still, yet and still, I don't think they get to tell you what goes on inside your marriage, but you shouldn't be revealing it to them anyway. When you go tell them, you brought them into it. Yeah. Yeah. Right. That's how I feel. Like I said, I feel that's a great question too. That's a great question. I like that question. Like I said, I think again that's shallow that you would just completely blow somebody off because they're not in a relationship or in a marriage, right? And they offer advice. That's shallow. Like I said, they probably have gone through things. They've been in the marriage, they've been in a relationship. They know a thing or two, right? I don't think you just blow them off. But the thing is, if you in a marriage or relationship, your relationship or marriage should be between the two of you, not anybody else. People do not know what you don't tell them. If I go tell them my business, I just offered them a place to say something, a place to put that, give me their input. And I may not like it, right? If you need to talk to somebody about your relationship or marriage, baby, if it's that deep, talk to God or go talk to a professional. You don't put your family in your business. You don't put your friends in your business. Period. Period. Ah, what's up? Okay, a viewer over here. I'm so proud of you. May you continue with your journey and never forget about God along your journey. You know I won't. What's up, my girl? I ain't even see you. Rashida D. Rashada. That's what Siri call you. What up, girl? Thank you for coming. Y'all got any questions for me before I close this out? That was a great question, though. I like that question. Look at that. Okay. I like that question. Y'all, if you have not again, what's up, my boo? Thank you for coming always. Y'all got any questions for me on this live? In other words, telling your business, but the person receives on what that person needs to do and etc. Explain it to me, Jeremy. You kind of losing me. Well, I guess I get what you're saying. That's why you don't tell it though. Jeremy said it, I guess, in relation to his first question. So, what about the significant other listening to others about relationship or marriage advice, but that person isn't married or in a relationship? Then he said, in other words, telling your business, but the person receives on what that person needs to do and etc. That's why you don't tell your business. That's why you don't put people in your relationship or your marriage. You don't. You don't. Yeah, because your girl is gonna blow. I'm gonna blow. I'm gonna blow. I'm gonna blow. I'm gonna blow. Oh, I ain't finished reading what people liked about. Well, I'm gonna read these too as well, y'all. Some others that people have enjoyed about the show. I've enjoyed seeing you really put your whole heart into your podcast. It's obvious that you have the ability to connect with people all over the world. You're consistent and your content is on point. Another listener said, I've enjoyed your realness. No matter the topic, you always give your honest opinion. You never judge anyone. Watching episodes and the things you say show that we can tell that you're being real about it and not faking it to keep an audience. We love you for being you. I appreciate that. I love y'all and I appreciate you for being here and for recognizing that authenticity. Real recognize real. You heard me? Someone also said, I like your transparency, the facts, the raw, uncut truth, the topics. Some weeks I've needed the particular episode, and I know other ladies have too. It's the growth for me. Thank y'all. Also, another male listener who just um said that he loved my consistency, and it does pay off. All right, y'all. So look, before I go, before I go, I want to stop one more time right here And again, I want to thank you so, so much for supporting me, for supporting my dream, my passion, my purpose. Thank you so much. We have made it. We've made it to episode 50. I've helped you in some kind of way over the last 50 episodes. I hope you've learned something from me. Facts. Facts. Um, but y'all, I hope you've learned something from me, just anything in particular. I hope that you know if you've listened to me over the course of Kingdom's Corner that you have taken something with you, got a gem, got a word, learned something, healed. Even if the things that I say that may trigger you because you need to heal it, or it's something that you deal with, or you don't necessarily have to. Know that I speak from my heart. I speak with no judgment because I'm not God. It ain't my job to judge nobody. I'm not perfect either. So that's why I speak, y'all. I hope you know that you are not alone in whatever you're going through because I'm here. So you know I've gone through things. We all do, though. Just as long as you keep going, you're going to be okay. You will make it, y'all. So thank you so much for your continued support, y'all. I promise it does not go unnoticed. So to any TikTok short watchers who became subscribers on anything, any platform I'm on, I really appreciate you. I thank you. For my YouTubers who grew my subscribers to over 270 as of today, thank you so much. To my Facebookers, for my 1,100 followers, thank you so much. My podcasters all over, thank you. To the USA, thank you. Canada, thank you. South Africa, thank you. Japan, thank you. Nigeria, thank you. Jamaica, thank you. Russia, thank you. The Dominican Republic, thank you. Poland, thank you. Germany, thank you. The UK, thank you. Hong Kong, thank you. Ghana, thank you. Malawi, thank you. Indonesia, thank you. Spain, thank you. Thank y'all so, 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 so much to my friends and family in the comments. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Slowly but surely, I'm going worldwide. Slowly but surely. And I know God gonna make room for my gifts. It takes consistency. I prepare for these. I don't just get up here every week and talk. I enjoy doing what I do. Right now, I'm doing it for free, but my dream is has been to speak, whether it was on stage or whether I get here and write books. And thankfully, I get a chance to do it. So I'm thankful, and I thank you for your support because without people supporting me, I can't make my dream happen. Right? Can't make it happen. So I thank y'all so much. All right, I'm gonna go, y'all. All right. That's it. If you had one if you had 10,000 toes, it wouldn't be enough. That's right. I had to thank all these countries. I thought that was unique. I had to thank the ones that I know of right now. But on YouTube, I actually have different ones that I hadn't even like Sweden and stuff like that. So, um, y'all, well, don't even worry about it. Appreciate y'all so much. Look, before I get out of here again, y'all, I wanted to ask each of y'all if you are not following Kingdom's Corner page on Facebook, please go do that for me. I would love if you would subscribe to it. Subscription costs $1. I would appreciate it. You don't have to. I would appreciate that though. At least go follow the page. And if you do follow the page, please interact with it. That's the only way I'm gonna grow, y'all. It's the only way I'm gonna grow. If you are here as well, I take suggestions on these episodes. I need topics to talk about all the time. So if you think of any, just hit me on any of my socials. I'd appreciate that. To any of my Spotify listeners, you do have the ability now to comment on episodes. If you listen to one and you enjoy it or you didn't enjoy it, comment on the episode and please let me know. If you know somebody who can, use something that I talk about, then share it with them. I have 50 episodes now, so there are plenty to listen to. Um, to my YouTube subscribers, I'm also available on Spotify, on iHeartRadio, on Apple Podcast, on Overcast. It's a bunch of them. All you have to do literally is Google me. So you don't have to sit and watch a video if you cannot. I appreciate you either way. Thank y'all so much for stopping by, y'all. Thank you again. Um, Thank you for tuning in to season 5, episode 10. Season 5, episode 10 of Keena's Corner, y'all. This is episode 50 in total. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed delivering the message. I thank you sincerely for being here, y'all, and I thank you sincerely for being here in my corner. I'm your girl, Keena, from Keena's Corner. I'm out. I'm signing out. I love y'all so much. So much. I will talk to you next week. Same tab, same time, same place. Y'all have a blessed one. Mwah. Bye.